Is it time to buy or sell Nvidia stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Nvidia. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 20th of March, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 21st of February, 2025, our system has identified Nvidia as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 1.52. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has faced a decline of 11.80%. This amounts to an average decrease of 0.59% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further downward movement may occur. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 17% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decline of nearly 28% to just over 8%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a change of nearly 38%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from about 26% to 84% over the next year. In current terms, this translates to a future price range between $149.54 and $218.25. Our latest daily update for Nvidia includes the headline, Green Day on Thursday for Nvidia. The Nvidia stock price gained 0.86% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 20th of March, 2025, rising from $117.52 to $118.53. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 3.2% with a low of $116.47 and a high of $120.20. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 7.2% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 24 million shares, with a total of 247 million shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $29.28 billion. It is important to note that falling volume alongside higher prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $153.13, while the lowest was $75.61. Currently, the price is 22.6% or $34.60 below the 52-week high, and 46.84% or $104.45 below the all-time high reached on January 15, 2018, when the price hit $222.98. Nvidia is currently facing challenges as its stocks are trending downward amid uncertainties surrounding tariffs, which has led analysts to lower their price targets. However, within this volatility, there are strong indicators that could positively influence the company in the near future. Despite notable trade tensions, Nvidia's focus on the U.S. market and the growing demand for its advanced Blackwell GPUs are expected to drive growth in revenue and cash flow, suggesting a strong potential for recovery. Moreover, Nvidia has recently unveiled a multi-year roadmap demonstrating its commitment to innovation and maintaining its position as a leader in artificial intelligence technologies. Collaborations like the partnership with Memory to improve quantum imaging systems, as well as the development of contextual machine learning, could further reinforce Nvidia's presence in cutting-edge fields such as quantum computing and AI. CEO Jensen Huang has acknowledged misstatements regarding the timeline for quantum computing, indicating that the company is actively addressing market perceptions. Additionally, the establishment of a quantum computing lab in Boston to collaborate with prominent institutions like Harvard could place Nvidia at the leading edge of technological advancements. In the short term, the lowered price targets might exert downward pressure on the stock. However, the long-term growth trajectory remains promising due to strategic investments and innovations. These developments could ultimately support a more robust valuation as market conditions stabilize. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned NVDA a buy rating alongside a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned NVDA an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark gave NVDA a buy rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 19th of March, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned NVDA an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 26th of February, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned NVDA an overweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Nvidia stock a general neutral rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, in terms of return on investment, analysts regard the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Nvidia. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 10th of March, 2025, and so far it has risen by 10.8%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, the trading volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices increased. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The stock warrants close observation. Some negative signals have also been issued, and these could impact the near-term development. The Nvidia stock maintains a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average shows a general sell signal. With the long-term average positioned above the short-term average, this contributes to a more negative forecast for the stock. Should further gains occur, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $123.75. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $117.71. A breakout above the long-term average will trigger another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will introduce an additional sell signal, further reinforcing the general signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 9 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 36 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 20 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 17 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 19 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 21 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 33 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nvidia. Nvidia finds support from accumulated volume at $118.42. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock is subject to significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a considerable prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $3.73 between its high and low points, which is an approximate 3.20% change. In the last week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 3.70%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Nvidia, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This is considered a relatively standard PE ratio, often observed in companies with long-established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 28th of May, 2025. Analysts have a consensus estimate of 92 cents. It is important to keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nvidia. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Nvidia is at $120.15. If you do not own any shares, consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this may present an opportunity for swing trading. On the downside, Nvidia faces its first support level at $118.42. If this support level holds, it could represent a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Nvidia from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let us examine some recent insider trades. On the 13th of March, 2025, Burgess Robert K. conducted an insider sale of 53,324 shares of common stock. On the 26th of January, 2025, Drell Persis conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On the 10th of March, 2025, Puri AJK conducted an insider purchase of 55,559 shares of common stock. On the 10th of March, 2025, Tater Timothy S. conducted an insider purchase of 57,489 shares of common stock. On the 10th of March, 2025, Cress Collette conducted an insider purchase of 57,106 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 56.280. Overall, insiders purchased 1,811,784 shares and sold 7,920,852 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Nvidia stock a good buy? Nvidia presents several negative signals, leading us to believe that its performance will remain weak over the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative evaluation of this stock. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 21st of March, we anticipate Nvidia will open lower by 13 cents, starting trading at $118.40. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.